Christmas is started now. Oh yeah, Christmas is started now. Oh, that's right, Christmas is started now. Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
4, 3, 2, 1. Aloha, everybody. Shazinki's Malarple. I'm just making up words because I'm about to shut up again. Help me. Can you help me? It's a little 3 p.m., 24 degrees, and beautiful Burlington, Vermont. I cannot find the button to put our lovely mugs on. Oh, proud of it. Here we are. Aloha!
Aloha, everyone.
Dog is alive. He almost died this weekend, but he really didn't. He just cost a lot of money and made our wallet feel like it was going to die. But he is alive and kicking. Welcome to the show. I am Primo Kimo. What's your name?
Spam Banshee.
Pokey, we taught you how to say your name. Yes, I love you too, babe. We are here. We are, etc. And aloha. And sing.
Pokey's hoovering, Paul.
Oh, he is hoovering. Look at him go. Little bunny rabbit got a tummy ache on Thanksgiving and then drove us nuts until he took the biggest, freshest, brownest, glisteningest, most beautiful turd in the whole turd world. We sealed it in plexi. It is now on our mantle. Thank you.
This morning.
This morning, yes.
Yeah, we've been waiting for him to.
It's been touch and go.
To do a good one.
I had to give him little doggy CPR every once in a while. He's been fine. The whole point is that the dogs, they go to the vet, and then it costs so much because it's after hours at the emergency vet, and then he self-resolves like a complete jerk. I mean, who does that, Jack? Who does that? All dogs. It's like the 4th time he's done that. He's like, ow, I'm hurting. And then we take, whatever. It's over now. Thank you.
It appears
I'm now
to
going
be
to sleep.
over.
It's over. I will not accept any further.
Oh, well, Paul is noticing your stack behind us.
It's the stack. It's the, just went and grabbed some, I was looking, we have, I don't know, about 200 board games that we did not liquidate during the pandemic, and they still live here. And they're absurd, and I'm got to get them out. And so we were stacking them up, and I've got, there's 5 Simons right there, and there's more downstairs. I mean, there's like endless Simons. I don't know why. Endless stop thieves, endless. I have a whole bunch of stop thieves. Electronic games I seem to have
Mall
stockpiled.
Madness.
Mousetrap. I have a whole bunch of and I collected all the different boxes. Like the first one, the second one, third one. If there's an alternate like ball color inside, or the old man diving is a different color, I got that. Why? I don't know. But I was thinking maybe I should go on Didbit or something and sell these. I don't know why people are thinking that Whatnot is. I hear say Birdie was like, I don't want to sell on Whatnot because it's something wrong with it. I don't know what's wrong with it.
What?
I'm just talking totally out of my butt right now. I'm just saying, like, it's there's some problems with shenanigans, I guess, maybe.
Like the company or
No.
buyers?
I think sellers, maybe. There's something, the platform is, not going to put the word sketch attached to it, but there's a connotation that I have heard amongst a few. Who
I have not heard
might have
that.
ulterior motives, like they have their own sites where they sell stuff. But anyway, I just was thinking maybe I'll go on the District. I want to get on the District, try their live selling thing before I even go to Whatnot. But one of the things I was thinking of selling was board games. The other one was Atari video games, which seem to be flying. Why are Atari video games selling right now? Tell me why. Anybody know? I need more coffee. Can I have more coffee? Thank you.
I'm telling you, even when I was in brick and mortar, it was stuff that would sit around forever.
It's the price, because now you're lowering it to.
Oh
move
no,
it
we
up.
weren't reducing the price.
You weren't?
No, it would just sell.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Paul Rose. We'll say aloha to each of you. But just quickly, Paul Rose was saying, where does that young man put all the treats? He should be the size of a. Oh, you just moved it. But
Just insert word.
Rottweiler maybe. When he was at the emergency vet on Sunday, the doctor was like, "Wow, you do a great job keeping him fit."
It was a Rottweiler. Look at you. Look at your accuracy. Wow. You're like the
I
cure.
saw an R.
Accuracy. WTF, of course, is first because that's how Germany does it. Thank you. Awesome sales since Monday. Yes, certainly.
Nice.
Today I only shipped out 5 or 6 items. So today is the day of rest. Wednesday is the day of rest. Thankfully, because like dozens and dozens of packages have gone out. Where's that picture of that one sorry little package where ran out of boxes and I had to ship a Garfield mug, and it's like
Curious
I
Collection.
just went crazy and just cut the corners off of
You
a whole bunch
guys,
of boxes and
it
like
would be, I don't
glued
know
them
if you
together.
would they be appalled or?
It's all we had. We had to finish the job of the day, and it will safely get there. But it's not like it's not like a tampon box or anything. But is that it?
I don't know. It's not.
That is
maybe,
it. You can't tell that it's as bad as it is.
It's very Frankenstein, and it's not perfectly square.
What's
it's
that
like,
big booger on there?
It's like skewed.
It looks. She takes beautiful pictures and has ruined my terrible box by making it look good, but it doesn't look good. And it's 4 corners
It's very wonky.
it's like corners, like different corners off of different boxes all taped together. And anyway, we ran out of packaging supplies.
Yeah, well, usually we're overflowing with boxes.
There's a good sort of cross section of how.
But we
monster.
use recycled boxes. The majority of the time they're recycled. We don't buy brand new ones. We used to. Well, actually, no. When we were shipping with priority mail all the time, obviously we would use the priority mail boxes. But
Now we just use them to heat our home. Thank you.
but now since everything pretty much goes ground, we use recycled boxes that we get from our friends' business.
Aloha, Dedica Depot, and Callie Debs. How you doing? Biff Boffo is print. I assume that's present. Is present. Print. Paul Rose. Amy is here. Cautiously optimistic. Gina is here. Lag never left. Has been here the entire time. Ryan is early. Big Dre. Aloha.
Ryan!
Mike Gertis is here.
Hey, Mike.
Axe Monkey's here.
Look
Aloha.
at her, 40 in the middle of nowhere, Illinois.
And I didn't get all my names. Sorry. And I do have one coming for Paul Rose. I actually decided on a thing for you.
The pokester. Yeah, we call him pokesters all the time.
Oh, for sure. Because he's such a pokester.
The pokerama.
And then, the rest of you. Who else is here?
38 degree.
Joe's Refines, Buckeyes, A Flames.
And Curious Collection.
Curious Collection, Aloha, Absolute Finds. We jumped so far down here. Oops.
Yeah, what happened?
So sorry.
Oh yeah, Mike.
I think we're okay.
Mike saw a trace of
You
snow
want
for the
snow,
first time in over
Axe Monkey?
1,000 days.
We have like the we have like Hollywood snow right now where it's just a little blanket on things and it's all
dusting.
perfect. And they came down, and a woman here who has lived her entire life here in Vermont, and the little ball pellets of snow that come down, she's like, "What is this, hail?" No, well, hail's ice, but they're soft. Does anybody know what that's called? Is it snow pellet, or is it like, so it's not hard, they squish and they kind of crunch together. And one time I know that I heard that it was multiple snowflakes that kind of glob together as they're falling, and then like they get their antennas burned off by the re-entry, and so they're little round balls. Is that true? I'm gonna say that's true.
Like should have an answer.
Here's my brain thinking about the snowflakes. But yeah, snow is great. Like until the first shoveling. Like snow is like awesome. Thank you.
Beard. He's saying, "Hola, please don't trick me into participating." No, you need to work. Just
What
put
is
us
that
on in the
whiskey called? It's called
background,
what? Cotton candy whiskey? That's what Beard likes.
Grapple?
It's grappoloni. What did I ask?
Sweet.
Sleet. Is it called grapple? It might be. That sounds good. I like it. Hold on, we're gonna look that up.
I said sleet or hail yesterday,
It's
and
not
you,
sleet or
no.
hail. That actually so annoyed me. Grapple are soft, small
You're
pellets
sensitive.
formed when super cooled water droplets at a temperature
is.
below 32
It
freeze
totally
onto
is
snow
grapple.
crystals, a process called rimming. Raw. If the rimming is particularly intense, the rimmed snow crystal can grow to an appreciable size, but remains less than 0.2 inches. Thank you, knowledge-based information.
It
Where's
is
the thing?
totally grapple.
It is so grapple. And
What?
where's the one that, the one?
The the more you know.
Thank you for participating in our knowledge-based program here.
I'll never remember that, but that's
I'll
great to
remember
know.
at least one word in there.
Wow, weather's not much. Seriously, right? I know. He's offended because I said sleet or hail.
I know. I was like, come on. This is grapple. You have lived here your whole life. I come from California. There's no grapple in California. If we have snow, it's just lucky. Yeah. Grapple.
We don't really get a good snowfall anymore until like mid-January.
We just get like a couple of we get like some, well, you know what? Until like a couple of years ago, we used to get like 2 or 3 good dumps. Like a dumpster, like a 2-footer. And then not even that anymore. So now like in February, in March, we get some like a foot, and then it kind of melts off or it turns to ice, and then what is kind of annoying is that the snow flakery will continue into April, sometimes early May. Like it won't stick on the ground, but you'll still be like, you should be raining by now. I have to go outside and do yard work, and you should be not snow. Anyway, thank you. Thanks for joining us today. We are finished.
This is Primo on weather, Ryan. Ryan has his channel, Ryan on weather.
Yeah. Ryan, why didn't you know grapple?
Seriously, Ryan.
Come on. Biff Papa's got. We have one word for snow. It is snow. It is snowing over there. But when you're in Vermont, we have to. We live here for 6 months. It's like that is that's a small.
Paul said they had some quite a heavy snow
A fortnight ago. It's like Paul is from England or something. Welcome, England.
And for those of you who watched the Monday quick live that we did while we were driving in the car.
Aloha, Don Flippin'!
And Ryan popped in on that, and he was saying how eBay charged him a whole bunch of fees.
Oh, yeah. If you guys were watching that, not too many people saw that show because
it was a little glitchy, too, because
totally
we were
glitchy.
bad reception while we
But
were driving.
we Spam here checked in with him afterwards, and I mean, you can share it here, Ryan. I mean, I hope you don't mind that I shared that you got all your fees reversed, and they gave you the ability to list your items again and like some free listings to get them up. Right? Is that what you understood? That's what I heard.
I don't think they are letting him list those.
I
cards.
didn't hear that last part.
Wait, Ryan, right?
What happened?
You didn't discuss with them how they took down your cards, right? But you did get the fees reversed. So he was charged like $400 because eBay somehow relisted his items, taking up whatever it is.
Past his allowance.
Yeah, and that it was like 25 cents each, and they charged him $400.
But gave you that $400 back, which is thank you eBay for being stand-up people. But Still no movement on the your
Taking down
cards.
his unique cards that they somehow, the AI took down.
Speaking of that, PUMAGEDDON, yeah? Huh? With the PUMAGEDDON? Everybody's in the PUMAGEDDON right now.
And in honor of AI, our thumbnail, the background of it is AI generated. That's why it's creepy as HE double hockey stick.
She put in Primo spam and pokey into AI, and it came up with some weird stuff. What got the tennis theme? Like, how did you get the lady with the tennis ball in her stomach? What was that?
Spam.
That was just spam?
Mm.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
AI is awesome. Yes, I mean it's nice to see Ryan got made whole from that side of
well,
the
he said, okay, it looks
reaming.
like, oh, right, and it randomly relisted 1,693 items.
Wait, so when I was pulling out these games, I found this baseball card. Ryan, right? This is like a very, very expensive baseball card, right? This one here. Because I found it on one of these games when I pulled it out. This is gonna pay for the rest. This is gonna pay off our house. It's a 1979 Topps chewing gum card, Yankees team checklist.
Stop flipping. Did you say hi to Cautiously Optimistic?
Nope.
Cautiously
Of course I
Optimistic?
did.
Oh,
Are you
sorry.
kidding me?
We-
Let's do it again.
We had snow here late Monday night in the Triad of North Carolina. It's mostly gone now. We usually get only one good snow a year, but lots of ice in this area.
I've got multiple Merlins. Oh, he's too far back there behind the Bambino football game that I have up there is so he's locked in Merlin. But I do have a couple Merlins in the box still somewhere.
Beer King Picker, aloha!
Aloha! I had the grand privilege of being with Beard King Picker last night while we were recording an episode. Maybe it won't air, though. Who knows? It was a very controversial episode, I would say. Not really. Of the Locker Room podcast, the Reseller Locker Room podcast. And I have never been in a locker room before. So I tried to make myself, comfortable. And I think they were really nice to me. So thanks, guys, for having me on there. And at some point in the future, there will be an episode. Thank you. I didn't want to finish the.
Lag was saying that card is easily worth $100,000.
Nice.
But Ryan comes in and it's $1 to $2, and he said 79 tops.
No, it's 79 tops. That's what this is.
Oh, Tops is the brand.
Tops is the brand.
Okay, gotcha.
79 is the year.
Record
100,000
rate! Happy Wednesday
easy
to you!
is the number. That's right.
Oh, so
Kimo, baby, let's kick it some love. Yeah, that's right.
$100,000 baseball card just sitting around. Thank you.
that episode of the Reseller Locker Room podcast is out on Thursday.
Oh, it comes out on tomorrow, right?
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Everyone watch it.
So everybody, please go check that out.
It was really nice. I was off to the side watching.
She was right here the whole time. She didn't want. She was like, this
And,
is you. This is your time.
They
to
did a
shine.
nice show.
They did a
was
full
very
expose.
entertaining. As always, you are entertaining.
I have no idea how I was doing a lot of the weave. I was weaving, and I was lucky that I came back to my point a couple of times. I was like, wow, very impressive, me. Thank you, me.
You did say one thing that made me go, oh my God.
I like to give credit where credit is due, and then make another comment.
Tune in.
Happy
If
Wednesday.
they keep it in there, I don't know.
Happy Wednesday, Record Greats. I hope everything is going well down in the place with no snow. Although I heard last night that in Tennessee, there's plenty of snow. That's 26 and snow on the ground, which is exactly what it is up here. There is no mercy for being further south than us right now in this part of the world. Everybody's getting the. I just heard that.
You heard the glurk.
Yeah, I heard your glurk.
I'm eating a candy cane.
Are you? Thank you.
Candy canes make me happy.
This just in. Spam is eating a candy cane, everybody! It's that time of year. It is.
Christmas has started now. Oh yeah, Christmas has started now. Oh, that's right, Christmas has started now.
Come on!
Oh yeah.
I like to get psyched.
Matt was saying that I had something that sold Saturday. It relisted and it sold again today.
Oops.
Also, eBay won't do anything for shipping to Canada right now, and my local post
Yeah,
office
they
is
totally
rejecting-
canceled it. They canceled shipping to Canada's canceled.
Yeah, I saw the red banner.
Christmas is canceled in Canada.
I saw the red. Oh yeah, like I bet that candy canes make you happy.
She has like an. I just want to eat like all the like everything has to be milk chocolate and like cheese. So like the Ween album, chocolate and cheese is like my favorite foods together. I smush them together. Like you make a ball of cheese and then you put it in a hot buttered ball of chocolate. Whoa, everybody's coming in here.
What's going on, fellow humans and
Josh
resellers?
says hello from the 51st state.
You'll be lucky if you're the 51st state.
Oh Lord.
We are going to allow what comes before the 51st state? Well, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you a piece
Raise
of
your
history.
wind, Doug and roll. Aloha.
Hawaii. You know we like Hawaii. You know we have a thing for Hawaii. Hawaii
Chocolate.
was literally entered into statehood 10 years before on my birthday, 10 years exactly, to the minute of me being born, Hawaii was entered into the United States of America as the 50th state of the Union of America.
Doug and Roe just
USA.
popping in for a minute, off to work. Wah, 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 wah. Beer King Baker says, LOL, yeah, I'm glad I didn't have headphones on.
Oh, yes, right. I got my, I was able to utilize, I mean, I didn't overdo it, but I did have my sounds with me. I ported my sounds over with me.
Quirky Pika Chad, aloha.
Aloha, quirky.
Josh is from Guam.
It's from Guam? What?
Silver hair. He's because Josh is saying hello for the 51st state.
It's a territory, Guam. I mean, Canada is.
Wait, did you read what James said? Do
No.
these sports make my butt look big?
Yes, a little bit.
Oh, you're so
But that's
goofy.
it's in vogue now. The bigger
Yeah.
booties.
Yeah.
What
What about chocolate and cocaine record crate?
I mean, cocaine goes with everything. Just ask some people that like cocaine. Just ask what's his American Psycho? What's his name?
WTF, ever tried cheese with jam? Unfortunately, there is no good cheese in the U.S., is there? Yeah, there is.
Well, so when you say that, WTF, you're talking about fig jam with goat cheese? Yes, I have had that many times. Well, our state is also a very delicious state. So all the animals just jump on your plate and become food. And all the vegetables do the same thing. So we have like just a constant, when they say farm to table, they just walk in and lay down. Like the carrot and but people will eat some weird stuff around here like rabbits. And,
So Lag says, you're not going to believe me, but cheese with coffee, so good.
oh, yes, it
I
is.
love
Tastes like
cheese
nuts.
with cranberry juice.
It gets nutty, don't it? I don't know. It's the butyric acids. Okay, I'm gonna get fancy on you guys. It's the butyric acids. I have a friend. I have one friend who's a satellite engineer. I've got
Farm
another
to
friend
belly, I like that.
who's a
Hey, backyard mowing.
nuclear he starts up nuclear power plants and stuff. And these guys are way smarter than me. But they told me this awesome word like a month or two ago about the mouthfeel of butter is caused by butyric acid. And now I think that might be my
Who
favorite
is
thing.
that?
Butyric acid.
I feel like
Kaz.
Oh, okay.
Kaz is a satellite engineer. Travels the world making satellites.
He does go all over the world.
And then when he's not doing that, he chases bears and stuff. He's like hiking and like climbing up mountains and like getting chased by
Motorcycle
bears.
Thor!
It's crazy. I don't know. These overachievers, I'm telling you. Farm to belly, exactly, yes.
Backyard Mowing is saying the bay's dead these days. No, that's not good.
No, that's not. No, well, for us particularly, the bay has been bonkers good. Today would be the first day that we only shipped out 6 items today, but yesterday, day before, more than a dozen items a day. So on Monday, when we couldn't really do our show, when we did that check-in, we were like up to like almost 40 items trying to get them out the door. And that's why we had that little box of remnants. Hopefully that does make it.
Oh, yeah, I know. Easy Pickens says,
Chris
what
Easy
up?
Pickens, aloha.
Nice to see you. First time in, thought I'd stop by, Primo.
Chris was on the program last night with the Reseller Locker Room podcast. I expect Ben to check in as well. Where is Ben? TikTok.
He watches
Ben.
after, he said.
Okay.
He watches the replay.
I expect some stuff.
Do you see Motorcycle Dorcas here?
I'm just about to recognize the Aloha Bro. Aloha to you, Josh. I hope all is well in the upper warm part of California.
WTF says rabbits are delicious.
I don't eat the rabbits, but they have rabbits here. They eat rabbits here. People eat we have like some places that are pretty high end food and they just eat roadkill essentially. So, I mean, not really, but.
Josh Gall is saying, if you guys invade, can you put a Phil's and Grimsby?
Yes. One of our first, yes, I got together with the guys over at the Pentagon just the other day, and the first thing we do is we put forward operating Phil's bases into Canada, like to outline our perimeter. So that means that anybody coming in, we can meet for coffee, discuss, battle plans, things like that. So yes, Josh, you have your wish. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
It's like insane. It's just silly. Oh yes. Okay.
I already considered
Major
Montreal my city. So.
Smash that like so Paul Rose can get a sale. Wait, Paul, are you back up?
Paul needs are you back on? Paul, are you on? Because everyone should like just so that Paul can get a sale. Yes, this part of Canada is very Anglo. Oh, who are you responding to? It's crazy how many names are replicated over there. Grimsby is a coastal port town. Well, Canada in general is England Junior. I mean, it was. They have the Queen on their money. So everything, they've got Cornwall. You got yourself, when you get out of the Frenchy towns, then you all of a sudden, like, so if you, where Josh lives, he lives in Ontario, right? So if you get out of, what's our place
Quebec.
right here? Quebec, thank you. If you get out of Quebec, then everything has more English sounding names. Quebec has a lot too.
Quebec requires them to have
French first.
French
policy.
first. So like any signage, any menus, the dominant language has to be in French, and then you can have English. But Mike Gerdez is saying, so I bought a vintage Marlboro jacket, and guess what? It smells like cigarettes. Oh gosh, are you gonna return that?
How can you? It's a Marlboro jacket.
So it doesn't mean that it has to smell like cigarettes.
It has to smell like cigarettes.
Somebody could have like won it as a.
The question is
giveaway
there are levels of cigarette too, because I have taken, remember that sofa I had, the double hand sofa, and it was a 90s sofa, and it had micro suede on it, and this thing was smoked out, and I put baking soda on it, all over it, smeared it into the microfiber, and then vacuumed that out, and did that like 10 times. Lady came, it didn't have a smell, really. A lady came and bought it for her kids' room and didn't return it. So I won. Thank you.
Baking soda's way better than all that stuff that everyone sprays everything with.
Well, no. Well, first I wanted to get out because I know baking soda does absorb cigarette smell, nicotine, or like it takes out stuff.
Yeah, Ryan.
magic.
Well,
I mean.
Josh is joking around about Canada being
Or
the,
is he?
the 51st state.
We'll let you in. We'll just dig a hole underground, and you can just come in.
Candy O, aloha. She's saying that Candy O cane reminds me of the days of shaping those into sharp points and having
stabbing.
fights with my brother on guard.
Gotta go to the hospital. Hello, mom, dad, hospital, please. Thank you. Stabbed him again.
Mike is saying that will help it sell. Ew. And I'm wondering if it's
Nodal.
the original owner of the jacket that sold it, because they probably don't even notice it smells.
I don't know if I had canodal. I mean, I remember very specifically wanting Wiener Schnitzel with Spätzle. And so I had baby cow a few times around Germany. It was delicious. I mean, it's delicious, but it's a baby cow. But that's why they call it veal, so you might disconnect. It's not a baby cow.
Nance is here. Penny Lane.
Aloha! Love you, bye. You're out already? That's my mom, Penny Lane, who has just entered and perhaps exited the room in one movement.
I was gonna. Did I text?
Tactical Z, aloha to you.
Aloha, Nancy. In the beginning of this, we mentioned that Pokey had a
Super dump.
nice poop this morning.
It was this big. It was
Hallelujah.
brown. It was glistening. It was segmented. It was perfect. Poop. Thank you. I take credit for
I was
that.
gonna text you. Did I text her this morning to tell her that? No, I did not.
You left her all high.
Because I got distracted. Sorry, Nance. Because I looked at the clock and I was like, okay, it's almost 9 there. Mm-hmm.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
Paul is saying that he's still busy breaking things and reorganizing at the moment. I dropped a Kodak slide projector today, not tested yet, and scraped the frame on a massive Italian Clash of the Titans 80s
Boo.
poster.
Sell it all, Paul. Sell it all. I think that's going to be our next when we have a new theme of a show or something. Sell it all. And I also really want to do ADH done, where I like paint this piece of trim back here. I go around the house and do like these tiny things that are not done yet because I'm all doing other
We have
stuff.
not seen Texas Bandit in forever. He would always give you crap
I know.
over that
Couldn't
trim.
look at that anymore. Think about it.
Jovial. Oh, Ryan, that is just adorable. Wait, what was Ryan
Give
saying?
Spam her bottle through the PC screen. Aww.
Oh,
That is so fresh.
thank you.
Aw.
Oh, thank you. By the way, Ryan, she was so cute in your video of the first snowfall. Oh my goodness, she was out in her little like pajamas and looking around, just so adorable.
The children.
Children are cute.
Yeah, why can't they just not break and stuff? Just don't be annoying and get all gross. Oh, he's all like, don't touch my dad. Trying to sleep. He's on his 37th nap of the day.
Yeah, Nance, we made sure to cram a whole bunch of food in him last night.
Yeah,
We stuffed him like a turkey.
Yeah, we did.
hoping that
we
he would
basted
poop,
him.
and he did.
But we thought he might pop overnight, and he didn't.
Yeah.
And then we were concerned. So then we're like, we're going to go out before 8 o'clock, which is when you have to call in to the vet to get the emergency vet time slots. So, because then might as well just take him in for another vet visit. When there's really nothing wrong with him, he just ate too much turkey like we all did and felt like we're going to pop. Except for when he does, when he gets full, he screams like he's in pain. So,
Poor little thing.
nerdball. How was everybody else's Michigas? Because we weren't here on Monday, so we weren't able to check in with everybody.
Right.
Anybody else have like sincerely awesome sales over the weekend like we did? And I will say that I did. I sort of told the guys last night how this week went, and it's really, really good. So
There's this one thing that you sold. You'll see it
Yeah, we won't give it away.
Yeah, we won't go to. It's really cute.
But
He shows it on their show.
But the environment, we moved tons. The velocity was huge, and the prices were down, but the velocity was huge. Things were on sale for 30% off. I'm throwing offers, another 5% off. But that's what moved the product. And I would say a good 50% of this product has been stuff we have had listed for the ever of all eternity times.
And we're putting up stuff that is sort of like gifty stuff, you know. So like our Mercedes parts, those are people are buying them for themselves, you know.
Oh,
they're
and
doing repair.
I know Kevin Commonwealth Picker watches this show religiously. Although I've never seen him comment or know for a fact that he's ever seen us at all. But
I'm like, wait, how do you know that?
I did see his show
He does
today.
watch the locker room though.
He does, yeah. So maybe I've been introduced. But anyway, today I saw his show and he was saying, very interesting thing is this rise of people ordering and canceling like immediately saying it was a mistake. And we have had that happen a few times. So this is what I'm doing now to counteract that. One of them, the person did not file for a cancellation. They just asked it in messages, and I was like, oops, I didn't see that. Sorry, it shipped. And then the other times I'm just accepting the cancellation. That's how I'm dealing with it. Thank you. But I also print labels out. I've been printing labels out when I'm getting sales right now, just because I'm a little concerned about that happening. So if I get a sale, I just go print the label out, and I'm like, you know, no one's going to complain. eBay won't. eBay will let me ship the item.
I wanted to ask Backyard Mowing, if you're still here or you're listening, what are you selling? Are you an everything seller? Because that's concerning that eBay is dead for you.
And the question is, have you done a couple of things to encourage sales? The primary one is price, because I think, yeah, like on the show yesterday when we were talking about stuff, I didn't prove anything, but I proved to ourselves that you can sell absolutely anything on eBay. It has to be presented in the right way, and it has to be the right price. And right now, price is the thing dominating everything. I am watching things that I have had $50 on go for $12. Am I okay with it? Yes, because it never was worth $50. I just put some arbitrary number on it based on some other people's arbitrary numbers. So anyway, we have a really nice system right now where the actual price is being found with a discount, because that's how we've always done it. So,
well, and if you're
but a lot of things are just selling.
pricing things too high, you know,
It brings
even if
down your whole.
well, the thing is that some buyers will just be like, oh God, I'm not even going to put an offer in, because if they're asking this much, they're not going to accept my offer. That's 50% off. But you're already pricing it extremely high to test the waters.
Yes, that's the common. I think that's the common problem, especially with us old timers. What the?
Dogan Rowe, thank you.
Aloha, thank you guys.
Stay perky.
High five for everybody.
Thank you guys. Really appreciate that. I thought you were working, but thank goodness.
Wait. Lag. I'll sell mine for $11. Wait, what did you say? What are you talking about?
I'll sell mine for $11.
Ryan was saying Thanksgiving was so-so. In-laws were fighting. So he and the kids went and watched the parade. I love the parade.
He'll sell my $12 thing for $11 because he's like zippity zip, chopping your legs right off.
The race to the bottom.
It's so you could call it that, but that's not what it is. The case of race to the bottom is with brand new items.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Like exactly.
Collectibles are finding their actual level, and that changes almost commoditarily. That's not a word, but like a commodity. If you've ever seen Trading Places, you've learned everything you need to know about commodities, boobs, Christmas, Gorilla Guy.
You just reminded me, we haven't done death, poop, and boobs lately.
We get a little bit in every time.
The bingo
we keep
card.
it right under the radar.
I'm wondering because if anyone else is seeing, if you go onto Facebook at all, not on there a whole lot, but lately when I go on, I am seeing the sponsored eBay ads, and it's all about collectibles.
Yes, or
It's
it's
collectibles.
find your thing or find your stuff.
And
find
I'm
your
like,
jewelry
okay, I know
and-
that they sort of tailor your ads to what they know you like, or somehow,
do.
you know, it's like that algorithm.
What
thing,
I
but
find incredible is that it's these young kids, they're children in the
Can't get
ads
this out.
that are having fun and buying old stuff, apparently. That's what they say. Find your joy. It's mostly clothes, though.
Well, I think the younger generations like, you know, things not going in the landfill.
Hopefully.
So, yeah.
We built our whole business on preventing things from going into the landfill by selling them.
So I saw that you did hashtag
Grapple. Go ahead.
PUMAGEDDON.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
And
I don't have any Puma stuff, so I'm not affected at all.
well, okay, so FAE was saying that they had like one pair of sneakers. I think Bearded today on Silver Hair Show.
He did. He said, I'm not changing nothing. They're going to come for me. They're coming over
Beard,
my
we're luring
dead
you
body.
in right now. Woo, dangling the little wormy. But anyhow, I was reading somebody was, because yes, this is the, what is it, bore and tell right now.
Yeah,
So he
bore and
likes
tell.
to say when I reference any of the eBay groups that I am part of that it's bore and tell. And I saw on there,
bit boring.
they were talking about the Puma issue too, and how Puma's just going crazy, but you know, taking down all these listings. And somebody was saying how they contacted Puma and said how they will no longer be buying from them because they like to buy things that they know will eventually have a resale value once they're done with it. And they said how they, you know, take very great care of their clothing and sneakers and all that stuff so that they can
the purpose
eventually
of
resell
reselling,
it.
yeah.
And now that Puma is veroing everything, that
We're
they
going
will
to burn it.
they will no longer be buying Puma because
Yeah.
they like to buy things that have a resale value.
Well, I'll tell you right now. Go check out James's.
Ka-ching!
Go
Yes,
check
Sex
out
Monkey.
James's video that he did this morning or yesterday. I can't remember. Very prolific video.
Motorcycle dork.
What?
Thank you.
Big glistening
Hooray
poops.
for healthy
Um, and thank you so much, Josh. Appreciate that, motorcycle dork. Yeah, we don't have a. Why don't we have a motorcycle dork thing? Vroom vroom, something. You know. Come on. So what was I talking about? Something about PUMAGEDDON.
Oh, resale value.
Oh, James doing the video, and he found out that it's a company that they hired to do the
Yes.
takedowns, Red something, and that they are going crazy and being belligerent. But the interesting thing that I think about here is how this seems to be like a prototype. This could be like this is the first salvo in a war against resellers.
Where's Basket Noodle? Because Basket Noodle would be all like, "Yep, this is the."
This
thing
is
that
them
they're-
testing how much they could get away with by just taking everybody down, new, used, anybody mentioning the name Puma, see how far they could get. I think it's going to backfire a bit, but we'll see where it goes. Interesting thing to watch. I think it's
Julie.
probably the
Julie
coolest
Dubois.
thing
Aloha.
right now to see what happens with that. You know.
Yeah, it is concerning. Very concerning.
These are the best turds, though, guys. You know, if it wasn't illegal to sell Pokey's turds on the internet, we could do that. But you can't do it on eBay.
What if you like dehydrated and then like put it in some
You're getting-
lucite?
You know, I think you've gone a little too far now than the big brown glistening turdlets that he produced today.
Julie Passion Resale Dubois says,
Aloha!
"Hi, friends." But I was going to say, Rob,
Magnus Carlson Puma shoes. I
all Puma.
I heard that
gift,
they're just doing all
Puma.
Puma across the board, whether you have gotten hit yet or not.
So yeah, and
You
I
might.
don't
And they might be hitting
previously
sold items.
sold things too, which I see that very often. How people say they got a Vero and they're like, the item like sold a month ago, and I'm just getting a Vero for it now. How is that even possible? That is so bizarre to me. But I hear that a lot. But Rockstar Flipper did a video. Was that new today that he put out, saying
He was
that
nude today on his video.
he was
Yes.
nude.
Yeah.
That he had so many people reaching out to him about this Puma thing, and he said,
Thanks, guys, for the poop money.
he contacted eBay, and he's encouraging everyone to contact eBay about this because he's saying this is against.
How come I can't heart the super chats?
Oh,
now?
weird. Oh, you can over there in the popped out one.
Oh, my fault.
That was very sweet of you, Doug and Roe in Motorcycle Dork.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I mean, I appreciate that. Like literally, I appreciate the emergency vet. Ugh, it's so bad.
Animals are so expensive.
And then the dogs, they self-resolve. That's the part I hate.
With Pokey, it seems like it's all in his
dare
head.
you.
It's almost as though as soon as he whatever, Pokes. You know, we love him so much. It's
he makes a weird noise. She freezes. She's totally in shock just looking at him. What do? I can't move. I'm frozen. Pokey made a noise.
No, Tactical Z. So Tactical Z is saying, can you list it as open box? We are hearing no. Even if you list it as used, any of the conditions that you use, they are taking it down. Ooh. Oh, Paul said that he just sent us a picture of the Clash poster. Cool Italian artwork.
I assume my email wouldn't go. We did have an email problem a couple of weeks ago. It should be resolved, but maybe there's still something going on there. I'll take a check at that. Thank you for letting me know. Grapple. It's called grapple, people. Go impress your friends. You know, next time you see the grapple, just be like, yo, that's grapple. What, you've never heard of grapple?
Oh, that's really neat, huh?
Oh, yeah. It's the Italian version with the Medusa head right there. Look at that.
Yeah, I don't know if they can see. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So wait, is this the one that you scratched? I don't see him.
On the frame, I think he said the frame.
What's that big, like, machine thing behind it?
Speaking of McDonald's, the McRib is back, everybody. Can I get a... Yeah, we got to get over there and get one of those pressed pork pies. We have, I don't know if Josh gets these up there in his neck of the Canada, but in Montreal, they have the Montreal meat pie. It's sickeningly good. But I imagine it's like, because Montreal was like trappers, and we have a place called Smuggler's Notch here in Vermont where the trappers up in the northern parts of Canada would then bring pelts and liquor and stuff over Smuggler's Notch into Vermont. And I always think, when I think of the Montreal meat pie, which is highly spiced, and it's made out of, I'm pretty sure it's just like any animals they found along the way, they would spice it and put it into a pie crust. And now it's actually not out of any, it's pork and beef, but I think that's what they used to do. It's like muskrat, a little bit of squirrel, little squirrel balls in here.
Lag says, excuse me, I have to go self-resolve. And he's trademarking the word Vero, and then he's nailing eBay.
You should Vero them with the Vero.
Jovial was saying, was at a party some years back, and one of the guys kept saying he was a boobologist. Later in the evening, a bunch of gals made a circle around him and flashed their puppies all at once.
What? That works? Wait, hold on.
Dude almost passed out. Adult beverages may have been involved.
Hold on.
Easy Piggins
Let me
was
take some
laughing at
notes.
that boobologist.
Let me take some notes here. How you doing that thing?
So yeah, Paul was
You do
saying
the
that's an
thing.
Empire Strikes
Don't
Back fruit
pass
slot
out.
machine behind that. You have some awesome stuff, Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
Dang, I wish you were able to be up this holiday season selling stuff.
Wait, Dendicor is barfing. McRib minus the onion or pickle. No, I take it fully loaded. Double it. I want to double. I'm going to get a McDouble rib. 2 layers.
Biff
of
is
sloppy
saying
burger.
apparently you can buy in bulk the 64-ounce McRib sauce, and he said they're going for about $150 a jug on eBay.
Is the sauce like is that it, or is it the pressed particular patty? It's a mix. It's alchemy. Biff would know this better than anybody. Cooking is about alchemy. So it's a couple things that don't seem like they go together. What were we just talking about yesterday? Or on John's live, we were talking something about food, and Biff wasn't there, and we ended up not being edified. So, but like we were talking about earlier, coffee and cheddar cheese has this very nutty special flavor that you can't get. Well, maybe you can get it from eating nuts, but the coffee and the cheese has no nuts in it, and somehow it tastes like nuts. That's magic to me. Thank you, Jesus,
And you guys,
for making food that tastes good.
I'm not sure we've ever mentioned this YouTuber to you on
Yeah, we have.
our eBay show. Oh, okay.
The week of the report.
The report of the week,
The report
dude.
of the
He
week.
is so funny.
Is he doing a McRib? Oh,
He does
McRib
the
2 days
best-
ago. Okay,
yeah.
hold on. We'll go here.
The
I'm just gonna
best
go over there.
McRib I've ever had.
Hold on, just don't. You're giving it away. Spoiler alert. What is it? Report of the week?
The report of the week, yeah.
I know you guys know this guy.
He looks
Review
sort of like
bra.
a vampire.
He's a review bra. Is his name. But he's also report of the week. No, we don't need that. Best McRib. Okay, this is very
Hello,
important.
everyone. This is Running on Empty Food
Hold on, I'm
Review.
trying to get to him. Everybody calm down.
Well, hello,
I'll get to him.
ladies, gentlemen, and everyone
I
watching.
know you want to see.
Welcome, one and all, to this newest edition of
What's
the Running on
attached to
Empty
this
Food
voice?
Review series. I'm your host, the Report of the Week. Thank you for checking
There
in.
he is.
You
We're on
know,
the way.
last year, I thought last year was as shocking as it could get.
Oh, this is good.
When McDonald's said, back in 2022, that the McRib was gone, it was done, it was over with, and then when they brought it back in 2023, the level of surprise that I felt,
Yeah.
I didn't think that could be topped. I mean, I think that was the single most shocking, easily the single most shocking moment in the entire history of this review series and this whole channel on YouTube.
Wow.
Well, I don't know about that anymore. When they brought back the McRib last year,
This is so good.
there was one thing that I thought was missing.
I'm on pins and needles.
I was thinking about the sauce.
Tell me about the sauce.
Thinking about that
$150 a
McRib
jug.
sauce. I was thinking, imagine how revolutionary it would be if you could just get massive quantities of the McRib sauce by itself.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Think about how you could change the world with that.
Oh, we would disrupt everything.
Think about the power that would come to you
yes.
if you possessed a large quantity of McRib sauce. Think about what you could do with it.
Mm-hmm.
You could bathe in it. You could drink
And you
it.
don't think I would?
I mean, I know what I would do with it.
What?
You know, I would just put it in my hair and massage it in, you know, and
Oh,
sort of substitute
hilarious.
that from
Okay.
the product that I,
I mean,
use
I
right
think
now.
he likes it. So
Just
I
think
think
about the
this is
potential.
I think this is affirming. This is an affirming statement that we need to go get ourselves into a proper McRib here pretty quick. Live big, is that what it is?
I do not know.
Live big? Ah, hi. We did it.
Lag says, I love this guy. I have large amounts already.
You just have McRibs. Last time we got McRibs, I got
My baby's
6 of
got
them.
sauce. Okay, so Amy is like, my baby's got sauce. Name that band.
That's
My
G
baby-
Love and Special Sauce.
Oh!
My baby's got sauce. My baby ate sweet like mine. She's got sauce. Friend of mine, not really, but I've hung out with G Love a few times
My baby's
Fr-
got ESP.
from the days of the Buzz Radio, where I worked at the radio station, and we got snowed in up at a place called J Peak around here, and he was playing a show there, and I think it was part of like a Vans Warp Tour Snow Jam, something like that, and he got snowed in, and it was like 4 of us with G, just strumming and smoking and such.
Lag.
Thank you.
Why is there a 3-piece suit on a scarecrow?
Who's on a scarecrow?
A 3-piece suit.
Why is there a 3-piece? That's the report of the week.
Oh my
I mean, the
God.
guy eats nothing but fast food, and he does a video like he's eating this all the time. I don't know how he keeps a slender physique like that, a twinkly Twilight
I'm gonna
physique
say,
like that.
I love how he looks. He looks so bizarre and interesting.
I'm guessing almost for sure that he acts not like that all the time, or does he act like that all the time?
I don't know. That
The question
looking
is,
me-
do I act like this all the time?
Yeah, you do.
Or do I take off this shirt and go like totally womp, 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 womp?
No.
No, I don't. I'm the same.
So Julie, oh man, I feel for you. She's saying it's very painful here in Canada with Canada Post. Oh boy.
Oh, Julie, I'm so sorry. That is, you know what? That's the worst thing. That's almost like that's like a job killer. Like you can't
This
stop
time of
the
year,
post.
boy, they really decided to do that,
That
so
was
it would hurt
that
people.
was
huh?
rude. I mean, I don't know. Do they really not get paid well? From my experience, from the people that I know in Canada, nobody speaks highly of the Canadian Post. Do they deserve more? Like what? I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I'm just in Vermont, which it has a Frenchy kind of a name that sort of comes from a Canadian place, but that would be Montvert, not Vermont. So.
Biff was saying that he gave the McRib a 9 out of 10. Pretty.
I think it's a
good.
total shtick too, Biff. I know it is. I mean, he might be a little weird, but not. He is full shticked out. He ain't walking around with that hair, with his McRib sauce hair. That's awesome.
Ryan was saying that he is
And
like
if you
that
see
all the time.
I mean, the kid is a genius because literally he started when he was like 6 or 7. Like we used to watch him when he was a child. So he not only a genius, but I imagine quite.
So
have a
if
lucrative channel.
Ryan, if Ryan was saying that he has a radio show too, and that Ryan's been watching him for years or listening.
Oh, really?
And watching, and he says that he is like that all the time. There was a Reddit years ago with pics of him someone took. He was doing his night walks in full suit at 3 a.m. He had to stop because people were following.
He's a twinkly twilighter, isn't he?
He's totally a vampire.
He's a twinkly twilighter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jovial was saying, have a quiet convo with the guys, but loud enough for the gals to hear. Oh, she's giving him pointers. Okay. About who you think has the prettiest boobies. Won't be long before you all.
I know. It seems so. It's just like that's how it works, right? So
Motorcycle
now, I
dork.
think Jovial Juggler's giving us the.
Noted. Axe Monkey got another ka-ching. Yes.
Thank you for that insight. I mean, now we know. We don't have to wonder anymore and be all on
Paul
the outside.
Rose, written down
Just
for
be
future
like,
reference.
oh yeah, I think I'm gonna rate you guys. Can I do it on a scale of 1 to 10? That should work. Should I do that? 1 to 10? Would applying a number to?
Tactical Z says that Lag puts McRib sauce on his pancakes.
He sparkles in the sunlight like Lag, which is to say, you turn to dust.
Oh, I sparkle in the sunlight.
Sunset?
Actually, the sun reflects off from me. I blind people.
I'm legally blind from just going to Disneyland with her once. From the, jeez. I mean, and she absorbs it too. So like when you're in Pirates, she's still emitting radiation, and that's what got me blinded.
Or if there's like colorful, if I wear like a bright colored thing, it usually just I turn the color of the thing because my skin just reflects the color. Apparently, you can't put R. Kelly meme.
You're
kind of
like Predator. Etsy. You're like Predator, sort of.
Oh, he got AI flagged in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Well,
So, I think it's a good time in the show to tell you about our future plans. We have
What's
none.
that?
Thank you. We need to have plans. We're going to think about some future plans. We are currently planning on thinking about future plans. Thank you.
Ryan, I replaced R. Kelly's face with a raccoon. Now it's okay.
Yeah. That seems reasonable.
That's funny.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I don't.
I just did the yawn.
blame him. Like,
Oh, SpaghettiOs. Does syrup have sugar in it? Then yes.
I will drink maple
She
syrup.
takes shots of syrup.
Vermont maple
It's
syrup
very
is the
Vermonty.
best.
It's a Vermont thing. You can do that here. I don't really have a lot more to say today, so I'm just saying that. I'm just going to throw that out there because we've been working so hard. We haven't even thought about stuff.
Brightline E, hey!
Aloha.
My Puma shoes haven't been Vero'd yet because 90% of my items are hidden.
You haven't been
So there
because
are
they can't
benefits
see
of
them.
being throttled.
AI,
True.
your shit. Excuse me. Your stuff is so hidden that you can't even.
Their AI, won't
can't
even
even
find
see
it.
it.
That is funny, Brightline E.
Bright line E.
Yeah.
That is actually true. Thank you.
Well, I'm sure they'll probably get to it at some point.
Well, I think I was gonna say that I did a reset on Friday morning at 5 o'clock in the morning and put on a 30% off sale on all of our stores that have except for our what we used to call our main store, which doesn't have any promotions or anything. So 5% on our hard goods store of vintage items, and that stuff was flying out, just flying out. 30% off sale. I did go through and priced everything a real price, and then took 30% off of it, as opposed to doing what I might be prone to do, which is raise the price and then lower it. I actually went in and found like the real price from the past 30 days that it was worth, and then took 30% off of that. I guarantee it will sell your item. I guarantee it. Or talk to her. Thank you.
Paul watched the new Beetlejuice, and he says we were right. It's pretty underwhelming. Ryan was saying, yeah, it's funny because
You're very polite.
it's awful.
Underwhelming.
The toy companies made so much new Beetlejuice stuff, but everyone says it sucks. Well, the movie sucks, and a lot of we went to the Spirit Halloween because we were looking for that.
One thing.
What's her name?
art.
Adelia sculpture thing, but boy, even the product
one I'm
was
talking about?
pretty crappy.
Uh,
Julie's in Quebec.
Quebec is. I love Quebec. It's my favorite. I mean, we have spent so much time up there over the past.
So
30 years.
Don
It's
Flipping.
like being in Europe.
Don Flipping was like asking, should I take down my only Puma shirt? I would, because no matter what, you'll
She's
get
also
a ding.
super conservative when it comes to things
I
like that.
am.
I'm a risk taker. So, but if you certainly if you can't afford a Vero, like if you've had some and it could jeopardize, you take them down.
Right.
now.
If you have any, what are those called? Bad things on your
Demerits, defects,
especially
whatever, like
you might not
over
wanna
Vero
take the
things. I
chance.
mean, I think that's a pretty solid for anybody who has some Veros on your account and you don't want another one. Take down your Puma stuff until they figure out, until this company Redbone or whatever it's called figures it out, because they will.
And,
They'll figure it out.
and Rockstar Flipper was saying again, like, people should be contacting eBay because this is an abuse of the Vero system.
You should, because this could be the first salvo in a much bigger.
Buyer's choice.
Aloha. Welcome.
Pokey sleeping.
He pooped half his body weight today, so he's got to take a nap. That's a good thing, though.
I was reading how Etsy was trying to deal with the whole Canada Post thing, and like they somehow have linked up with some other company I've never heard of. I guess.
Well, there's
it's a
Chit Chats,
Canadian-
and there's a couple companies, but and they do internal Canadian.
They like hand over to.
I don't know.
Other.
I got an idea that they were point to point. Because Canada Post is not great in general. That was Hayfrost. Hayfrost told us about the two companies he uses to get stuff in. He never used Canadian Post because it was so unreliable, too expensive, and those two things is enough. So he would use these other ones, Chit Chat and something else.
Kit Kats.
Kit Kats. If everything should be related to chocolate somehow.
Paul was saying apparently as long as you don't mention the brand, you should be okay. Just don't use the Puma name. But then why would anyone buy it? I mean, how would they search for it then? You know, cat brand?
It's severely limiting, yes. But I think James probably did a pretty solid rundown of the whole thing because I saw him looking through the actual things that were he searched for Puma and was showing that 90% of the items were Puma official Puma offered items. So it was a whole takedown of every Puma item. If your Puma didn't get taken down, it either might or...
Was it on Rockstar Flipper, or did I read this or hear this somewhere else where they were saying, like, maybe this is a temporary thing because Puma wants to cash in on the holiday season. So they're like, if we take everything down,
they've stepped on our toes.
People will be forced to buy from them, and then maybe after the holiday season they'll let up. But no, they get a taste of it, and then they'll just keep on doing it. When an AI see the logo and Vero, that's what I'm sort of wondering too.
I don't give a crap. They've probably stepped over their line, over the line that resellers should be comfortable with. So please resist.
And Rockstar was saying, what is that law? Something about first, whatever it is. But it's like they already got their money from somebody buying it the first time around, right? So
the Doctrine resale, blah 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 blah. I mean, it's not legal to take down people's secondhand clothing that they want to sell. I don't think it's legal, but we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, and then
I mean, this is the test. Get ready for everything being tested across the board on every conceivable thing. You think your shoes are safe? No. You think your butter's safe? No. You think anything's safe? No. Everything's going to get tested. Prices are going to rise. You're going to have to fight back. Punch it. Punch your eggs right in the...
You're going to have to go nuclear.
You're going to have to go nuclear. I'm good at that, though. I like the nuke.
WTF is saying, I would list Puma as the sneaker whose name you are not allowed to say.
No, I for stale doctors. That's it. And we don't accept that. Boo.
Candy is saying, pricing on eBay analogy, guide to woman at a bar. Would you have sex for $1 million? Yes. Him, how about $1? Her, what do you think I am? Him, we've established that. We're just negotiating. Oh my God.
Junk Trader! Wait, were you already here? Is Junk Trader already here?
Aloha!
And we shall just make sure that we greet. We're looking into it, but if it all checks out, we won't be buying Puma moving forward. That's not cool. And I agree. So, okay, major information. If you're concerned at all, and you only have a couple pieces of Puma, for goodness sakes, take it down. Don't ask for trouble, because in a couple of weeks you can put it back up, or you're gonna find out that
you don't want to F with the system right now this time of year.
Not when they're just douching people left and right and without, like, willy-nilly. So I mean, that would be my first thing. I'd just take it down because it's not important, and then put it back up in a couple of weeks, hoping that it's resolved itself. And you will hear some words from some people, probably James even, saying they have. I think didn't James actually resolve it by contacting this company, and now he's just waiting to see if it actually all goes through and works right.
It
helps to actually watch the whole video.
Yeah, that's what I love, how James will do these things and sort of test it out, and then we all can learn from his experience.
Yeah, but I only watch like the first 5 minutes, so I get the whole story, and then I don't stay for the resolution.
But then what happens though? So that my question is, so he contacts them, Puma says, "Oh shit," or whatever.
No, the Redbone.
The Redbone goes, "Oh yeah, sorry, dude. Yeah, fine. You can sell your thing again." But how can you stop eBay's AI from taking it down again?
What?
How will you be able to stop eBay's
It's going to train
AI?
itself. There's something happening right now that's not accurate.
Yeah.
They're taking down everything. So it's probably not eBay's AI taking it down. Well, it is, but it's Also, Redbone's AI's probably incorporated some sort of AI, and they're the ones that are going searching around eBay. So they file Veros, right? They're like,
Right.
nobody
and then
can use it.
eBay will take
But
it down.
they are also, that's like I think they have like, in the Vero program, they just have, we want things taken down under these circumstances. But now they're bringing in this other company that's doing their own filings of Veros, which is just hitting everybody for every reason. So it's two different Veroings, maybe. Like the private company's reporting it and eBay's AI is finding it. But eBay's AI is probably only set to take it out under certain conditions. And Redbone's AI is set to take it out under every condition. Made that up. Sounds good, though. Thank you.
Yes, but still, I don't see how eBay's AI won't somehow flag it again, even if it's Redbone sending the notification to eBay, whatever it is eBay putting a note in the system saying, "Don't mess with James Heffer's."
You probably have to see the name.
Yeah, I do. Heffer's Day.
Have to see the name.
Redoption
Heffer's
agency. They don't put a note in the system saying, "Let him sell Puma."
Yes, they do.
You think
But,
so?
Come on, sweetheart. On YouTube, can I not go to a company and buy a song and then it doesn't get taken out through
eBay's not.
Yes,
that
they
tough.
are. That's what this is all about.
I hope so. Really hope.
I mean,
so.
obviously that they have to be able to determine, different reasons why to take stuff down. So, no sales today. You know what? I got to tell you, I'm gonna say.
I think we're a little.
I think we are too. But again, I'm like, please, thank you, and Merry Christmas. How demure of you to not give us any sales today. I'm
So
okay with
remember,
that.
everyone, what is it on USPS? What is the cutoff day for Christmas deliveries?
We sold a butter keeper. We sold a refrigerator part from our old refrigerator. Never give away your refrigerators intact. Take all the parts off of them and sell them, because we've made hundreds, probably like $500 from our old refrigerator.
So,
Okay, so we do have one sale on that there one. Let me go check the other. Because I think that's going to be just luxury this afternoon. We're just going to sit around in our own crappy
So
lunch.
USPS, they're saying that their cutoff day for USPS ground is December 18th. So that's only, 2 weekends we have now.
Wrong! Yeah, that sounds right. That's 7 days
This
before
weekend and next weekend.
Christmas.
So,
Ship everything out by the 18th.
yeah.
Did I actually end up in the
That's
right
for
account? I did.
That's for USPS ground. So we got to get stuff up on eBay.
What do you mean? I
Just
already
more
told you to list
stuff.
everything last year, remember?
There's a whole bunch of drafts waiting for you.
Remember how I was like, hey, list everything last year?
Yeah.
Did you do it yet? Come on. Okay, Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. That's just an offer. Sorry. I'm sending it out, though. Ain't nothing like a real thing, babe. Right? That's it.
I guess, yeah.
Ain't nothing, yeah. That's the song.
You know what I am always puzzled by?
I don't, but I would like to know. Please share.
Is-
Grapple? Is it grapple?
Is
Is it snow
especially
formations?
with books, when I'm doing books, and sometimes if the ISBN is already in the system, they will have the title field already populated, and it has so many characters already typed out. But if I were to go and type exactly what they have typed in, I would be cut off. I wouldn't be able to type all of the characters. Why is that?
I don't know.
And it drives me crazy because sometimes it will have a book as a textbook, but we just pretty much list everything as books. So then I want to type in pretty much this really long, massive title, but I can't.
Yes.
Because it cuts me off.
Yes.
However,
At 80
if I had
characters.
used the ISBN, it would have had the really long, massive title.
No,
it's
it doesn't.
there.
It doesn't. It just
It
cuts it
doesn't?
off, and then it makes me go in, and it says that the title's too long, and I have to cut it.
Then why
in the
is
draft.
eBay even doing
Who
that?
cares? But
yeah.
that you care, I get it. But why, I can't like deal with all their
Well,
inconsistencies
yeah.
because I just work around them. But I did want to mention that one thing. Remember the one thing, but now I can't show my phone. How I had an item that had some damage on it, and the damage was, I talked about it last week, but we talked about it for a different reason. And because I really don't get any damaged items ever, but I just went ahead and sent the guy $80. That's what I talked about. And then I told him I sent him $80, and if there was a problem, let me know. But I thought that was a good number to, on a $380 item, I give him $80 refund because the front faceplate of a electronic stereo piece was bent, the corner. So it had happened in shipping for sure. Now, I gave him the refund, and I wrote in the refund category, I didn't want to say for damage. I think damage and shipping might have been one of the options. But I didn't say that. I said for other reason or something. I can't remember what I said. But I got a message from eBay saying that the refund had gone through, or that I had filed for the refund. It was one of the messages. And in the line below the title of the message,
The subject, essentially.
the subject of the message, it seemed to be saying something. I didn't read it anywhere. I didn't write it anywhere. I don't know how it got in there, but it said customer complained of faulty packaging. Yeah, I can't see it now. So it's lame. But it said these words, and the words were not said by me. They were not said by, I don't know how they would have been said by the customer, and then I would have seen any of it. So it was an interesting grouping of words that basically said that the refund was not for an unknown reason. It was because I was refunding money because the item had been damaged in shipping.
Was not proper. It was not packaged prop. And you remember, because then it cuts off. It has to dot,
Yes.
dot, dot. And we're like, must say
And I couldn't
properly.
see what it said. So was this like some words that the customer put in there? Or
But when you clicked-
this is the conspiracy, I think. This is AI doing a summary of the thing, so that if there is a future world that this needs to be addressed, it will already have these English words in there for the customer service rep to reference.
But
Am I right? Am I right, everybody? Am I right? Oh my gosh! Very demure. Very mindful.
So the subject of the message was really odd, and it was implying that damage occurred because the package was not packaged properly. But when you clicked on it to expand the message and to read it, those words were nowhere in the message.
Because if I had seen that, I would say, I dare you to say that to my face.
I dare you to
So I don't know where these words were. What are words for? I don't know where they were, where they were hidden.
Words in books.
Had no idea. So I don't know
Words that
if
make
you've
them-
ever seen that, but it was interesting. I did take a picture of it, so I can show you it sometime, except for I use my phone.
Right.
Web
So, Dom Flipping was saying, so unless you are licensed to sell it, the Puma, right?
So this is
essentially-
something that I've been thinking for years, is that at some point, it seems like the angle that it's being taken is you as a reseller, at some point, maybe it's 50 years in the future, maybe it's tomorrow, you'll apply at brands. You'll apply for a reseller license to sell used crap. But, you'll just get a reseller license license. Like they'll charge you $20 and you'll have to get one from all the places that are going to hassle you. That's just
sort of
something I've
like-
been thinking.
So it's sort of like like YouTube Premium, where you pay to not have commercials, but
Not at
people
all like that. And in
people
fact,
that are monetized.
This is exactly
still
what you said to
somehow
me last
get-
time that we talked about this. You gave me that same exact I don't think it's the same thing. No.
So people that are monetized still get a portion of.
No. That has nothing to do with being licensed. You have to go to Puma, get a license to
That's
be
not what
a
I'm
reseller.
talking about.
What are you talking about?
Oh no. Oh, So in my head, I'm listening to you, and I came up with this whole other story in my head, which was selling platforms. You end up having to pay a selling platform, marketplace, eBay, Etsy, whatever
No,
it
we
is.
already do that. We already do that.
No. And
They're
then
gouging
they
us.
take a portion of that and give it to these companies that their sellers are selling the product from.
No. Canceled. You may leave now. Thank you.
So then what it's going to be is a percentage of your sale of this Vero item will end up going to the actual company.
I don't know what you're talking. That just sounds crazy. That sounds crazy.
Well,
That's not even like legit.
so if you say Puma in your title, you're selling a Puma
No,
shirt,
no,
then
no.
1%
Who
of that
thinks
sale
that? Okay.
ends up going to
Do
Puma.
I need to do a poll? That sounds ludicrous. That sounds.
It does, but how are we
No.
going to get around this?
I just told you. You're going to get a license from the company to be a reseller.
When
And
you
just-
only got a second-hand
Yes,
piece at
that
a
is
Salvation
correct.
Army and you're
You're gonna
selling
pay
it, you're going to pay
Puma.
$50 to
That's-
sell one Puma t-shirt.
You're gonna pay Puma however many you want to sell. Like, so if you want to sell one thing, if you want to sell 5,000 things, I believe Puma is going to charge you $50 a year eventually. Maybe.
Lag, thank you.
Right. I mean, thankfully somebody, some possible person. We don't even know if Lag is a person technically. Lab could be a talking basement. We have no idea. But I do appreciate you standing with my wife, the only talking basement to stand with her. But I do think that is, I think that's the future is much more like you will have to be, even if they don't charge you for the reselling license, that they want to have you in their books. They want to have a control over you. And it's much more like being a creator on YouTube and having a copyright for something. So you have a copyright, so therefore...
I'm a basement.
Lag is a basement.
Why? You are so funny.
You know, like in Pee-wee's show? In the Pee-wee Herman show back in the 80s, there was like Cherry and like Clocky. And he's like basement-y. He's just like, hi, I'm the basement. My name's Lag.
The talking basement, the greatest nickname ever. Absolute
Stay
Fun was
perky.
asking, do you guys ever do store reviews?
I will button up this top button and... Oh, I'm already top button. Sure, we can. Yeah, we could do store reviews if somebody wanted to. I think I've been pretty good. You know who I reviewed? Major Win. Remember we reviewed Major Win way back in the day? The only suggestion we had was specifically that he
Squaring
cropped his
photos?
pictures to square because he had some rectangular ones, and when you're looking at eBay on your phone or on desktop, they show square pictures, so it was cutting off his stuff or putting lines on the side. That was it. So I don't know if we're like great at at looking at stores, but I think I can usually notice one or two things that could be improved. So if you'd like us to look, sure.
Joby was saying, all right, eBay, in case you didn't know, no one likes the new shipping calculator format. Please change it back. Today would be a great thanks. We don't use the calculator. We just have flat fees. So we don't experience that frustration.
And we do flat
thankfully.
fees. And I don't know if I'm going to start talking about that more because I think shipping fees, because we've been buying a lot this season, I have a lot to say about shipping fees and seeing calculated shipping versus fixed price shipping.
I so agree with you.
I think calculating shipping can often be a turnoff. I'm not
It is.
saying you need to account for it, but if you're making money, if I'm buying something, it's $12 for a candle, and then you're sending me, and people are sending me an offer on it. It's $25. You're sending me $22, but you've got $12 shipping on a $4.99 candle. I can see through that. I'm not paying you $12.99 shipping. So am I going to insult this person by saying discount your shipping by $8 and then I'll purchase this? Like you're making me not want to talk back to you.
And I know what you mean. When I was looking at the Guess jeans, I was seeing the jeans for like whatever, say $15, shipping $16.49, and I'm like, what?
I'm just saying, from my point of view, being a consumer.
Do we have what on here?
No, we don't, but we should get that for you. Being a consumer, I get extremely insulted by people making money on shipping. I don't want you to make money on shipping. As a buyer, I do not want you to make money on shipping. And if I can see it, I am going to go to somebody else. That's all I'm going to say about it right this second, because I know I'm going to get pushback because people need calculated shipping. I think it's fair to say that I am more willing to buy a higher priced item with a lower shipping cost, or I'm going to be very just careful at looking at these products and find the person with the right price and the right shipping.
So
but it's a turnoff.
Don Flippin says, I could say they do both. They do both. Charge you for license and then per item you sell.
But I'm going to say through Puma. eBay is not going to get their hands dirty and all that mess. That's what I was saying.
Mike Gerdez was saying, speaking of control, I just submitted my BOI report yesterday. Regulations will change things big time in the resale world. What's the BOI?
Wah.
Wah.
Soldier bois.
And
That's right, big up, Soldier
totally
Boy.
agree with you, Amazon Seller 99. Whatever lag is, the chat wouldn't be the same without him, her, it. Absolutely agree.
Yeah, we like it dim over here too. Real
Major Win is
dim.
saying we still need a lot of help. Just throwing that out there. I mean, we all learn from each other, right? And he's saying that we still have some old pictures on the 4:3 ratio.
Junk traders, the puppy heard the police chirp. That's awesome.
WTF, got a sale. Ching ching. Yes.
Oh, Major Win hasn't
Like
still got some
honey ho.
still got some 4-3 stuff up there.
Yeah, I just said that.
Damn you to hell. Oh. I made my throat get scratchy.
Oh, so Absolute Finds was saying, yeah, that would be great if you could check out our store sometime if you happen to do a store review.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Absolute Finds we shall. Do we? Is it obvious?
Absolute Finds? Is that the name of it? Or you can message him on Instagram.
Did you already message me on Instagram?
Oh.
I wonder. I did once see. I once saw somebody over on Instagram that was kind of. I was like, who was that?
Lag, no windows. I like it dim. Primo gets me.
Yeah. Nice and dim. Look at these jerks over in Hawaii on my Instagram. That's why I don't look at Instagram. Oh, you're in Hawaii too? Oh, you're in Hawaii? What? These creeps are in Hawaii? Come on.
How dare you? Jovial was saying the sucky.
Oh, here's my friend the Think in Napa. Do you know
thing
that, Biff?
about shipping
I know you're not in Napa.
is having to cover the coast-to-coast costs.
Well, so the deal is, even with the coast-to-coast cost, it depends on what you're selling. Let's start there. Let's just do the basics. $4.99 shipping. That's going to be an item that's 4 ounces or under. Going East Coast to East Coast. To get it to California, it's going to be $5.80. I think it's $5.60, $5.80, something like that. So the difference between the two is only $1.50. And what I'm suggesting is build that into your price, that $1.50. Build that $1.50 into your price, but leave the attractiveness of the cheap shipping. I mean, free shipping is attractive, but then people can just compare it to another item, and they see that that price is built in. So I feel like you want to, if you're trying to fish for clients or for customers, you got to do everything perfectly right. Like they're going to go boom, 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 and see if anything turns them off. Because that's how I am. I'm just saying how I am. So I go boom, 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 boom. Check. That one's good. I'm going to heart that. Then I'm going to go look at 10 other items and see who wins. I'm that kind of guy.
Ryan was like, I walked out of the room for a bit. Did you do a cop car sound?
Yes.
He's saying it was so loud. Yes, and junk traders preppers also. Little ears.
Stay perky.
So Paul was saying
Stay
that
perky.
shipping costs are way too high now. The problem is buyers don't realize it. I generally lose
Who's saying that?
Paul. I lose on postage, but they still complain. Some sellers can't compete with big companies who have deals. I'm wondering.
Well, Paul's in
can
England too, so.
I was just going to say that I wonder if printing the price on, because here in the U.S. you can have the price, right, printed on the labels.
Yes.
And I'm wondering, but I don't know if you can do it per label. Like if you're like, oh, this one's going to cost more, I'm going to print this one. Oh, this one costs less. Oh, is Major One headed out?
No, he's just.
Oh, it's just saying stay perky.
Yeah.
Stay perky, everyone.
That's one of the greatest sound bites ever.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you're paying
glasses.
more for shipping than the customer actually paid you. If you have the price printed on the label, if that could maybe shut them up.
That's a good point. I mean, that is a good point. It's so what I mean, we go as far as to say right now, just because we're shipping whatever sells. If it sells for $4.99, I mean, that's the cheapest thing really that we're selling right now. $4.99 has $4.99 shipping on it. I'm not losing money on it. I'm not making $2 probably, all and said and done. But I'm okay with that because it's still $2 and it's an item that was in the store. So we're going to sell it. And tomorrow on the Reseller Locker Room podcast, you can see my awesome sale of the week. That's right.
Major One says, we're here just percolating. I love that. Percolating.
Wait, where's my percolating sound? I have that somewhere.
Stay perky.
That's not it.
Oh.
I'm looking for a different sound. Thanks.
Oh, is that the pizza?
Yeah, where is it?
Good morning. I'm here.
Where's my perky?
Is it Back to the Future?
No, it's here, but it is.
Oh,
remember these?
Greetings, Professor.
Yeah.
Shall we play a game?
Oh, this is what I was looking for.
Blah,
earlier.
blah, blah.
And
How
this.
dare you?
I have many leather-bound books, and my apartment smells of rich mahogany.
Just a moment.
I can't find it. Oh well.
No, we gotta find it. I will not leave without finding
Okay, wait, hold on.
it.
It's got to be here. It's got to be on this page right here.
Pee-wee, Uncle Buck, Simpsons, zip it.
All right, zip it. You can't even zip it. Zip. Look.
Not even close, bud.
We're so deep in sound effects, we can't.
Rim shot, eBay, cashier store, hasta la vista,
Workout.
What
Primo,
happened?
Kimo. Oh no, it's gonna be here. Here it is.
I don't remember now. Oh, percolating. There you go.
What was even the comment?
Julie was saying.
Thanks for your patience, everybody, while we recommit ourselves.
Wait, what is Ryan
asylum.
saying? He's saying, oh, sorry, Junk Trader, we won't make that sound again. And Ryan was saying, I literally heard it across my house, and I had Vietnam flashbacks from when my house got swatted.
Prank squatted. That's a totally different thing.
It is. Julie was saying that you are 100% right. We don't speak highly of Canada Post. It's 2 thumbs down. People are not getting their passports. That they have to cancel travels for Christmas.
That's ridiculous.
So many impacts. Oh God, that's awful. Security check not coming, etc., etc.
That is just ridiculous.
Oh, sorry, you guys. The sound effects are
sorry to hear that.
extremely loud right now on the stream. Sorry.
I don't know. I have no idea.
So
like,
sorry, you
why are
guys.
Well, we are like
We won't play
disturbing
anymore.
pets and stuff. So.
We literally just hit.
Why is it so loud?
The most buttons we've ever done in a long time.
Yeah, but I always press them. They're always that loud. Maybe this thing is something.
Best 4 minutes of the show right there, Silver Soccer. Yeah, so the day that we decide to hit practically every single sound effect, the volume is so loud.
I don't know. Oh, yes, I do know. What are you talking about? I go right here. I got it. Hold on. I do have to test it one more time. Hold your animal's ears. This is just a test.
Unplug your
it's just full blast. That should be more better. Thank you.
Jovial was saying, I get what you're saying.
Yes.
Primo and I agree. The trouble is having to cover the taxes on the shipping labels and the cost of shipping supplies.
It's there. And in our business, those are the cost of business, meaning, and I don't want to say that you should never lose money on any sale. And the chances of, like I'm saying, we'll never lose money, but we will get down to $2. Very rare, but that does happen. And I'm not ashamed of it or against it. So I'm just looking at, I guess I'm not looking at each individual item anymore and looking at the group of sales and the shipping supplies that I need. And I spend more on some supplies like the foam, which I don't pass on to my customers at all because it makes shipping faster and better, in my opinion. And so that is my gift to my customers, where I pay $9 9 cents a sheet for that.
Well, right, it's benefiting you so that you don't get negative feedback for damage.
Oh, and it works. It just is easier for me to work with than bubble wrap.
Prank squat than self-resolve.
Prank squat, self-resolve, and then when you're done, put it on eBay.
Paul was saying that's why the comments have slowed down the multiple heart attacks. Oh God, that's awful.
People are running to their windows. Peekaboo. Oh no.
Silver, I think my earwax just cleared. Holy crap.
You're welcome.
We're gonna have to watch some of this afterward and see how loud it was.
You don't have to put one of those weird little candles in your ear.
Amy says I can't hear well, so I had no idea. Yeah, and our headphones don't play it loud. It's just
I turned down the headphones so we don't have to partake in the insanity that we are.
Apologies to everyone.
I'm not apologizing. I will never apologize for being bold. The bold survive. No, wait. The meek.
Paul Rose agreed.
Only the
just
bold
rattled
survive.
my 2 brain cells with my headphone. Oh, yeah. That's.
Don't knock them together too hard because you might get a spark and then catch a fire.
I wonder if it was better when you did the test, but yeah.
Oh my goodness. Is this our Friday? This is our Friday. That's what's nice. Do you guys want to talk about this crap behind us? There's nothing really to talk about. There's a Teddy Ruxpin. Anybody need any of this crap? You got a Nip Nop. You remember, everybody know Nip Nop? Nip Nop, it's like a... Actually, so what this is the board game Jenga right now. My original thought was I could actually hold up some of these items and talk about them for a good bore and tell show. But then I just stacked them all up like a giant Jenga, so now I can't. But this atomic pinball, this is 1982 Bang Zoom right here. Atomic pinball. You all wanted that. You know, Paul wanted it for sure. Major Win, I don't know, Major Win might have wanted something from Sesame Street at that point. No, Major Win wasn't alive in 82, was he?
No.
Oh, math.
No.
Oh, no.
No, Major Win was not.
So while I was lusting over... Boy, I want to take some root stuff. So, after the lingerie part of the JCPenney catalog, came the toys. And then this one was right in there. And that's one of my faves. And then Run Yourself Ragged, everyone remembers that. That's the one where you like go down you got the little marble in there. So there's an old one which is just a wooden board and it's like a maze.
Oh,
We've got that too. It's called Tilt. But Run Yourself Ragged was like the new version where you had all these different things you had to like run the marble down. And then of course your Mall Madness. Everybody's got to have that Mall Madness. And we also have MTV remote control, which kind of looks like it's pink like the Mall Madness. It's not here though. I don't know where that went. No. Cubic, that's where we get our intelligence. We play that. That's a 4D chess, 4D checkers, 4D chess, 4D something. Stop Thief. That's because we're law enforcement. And Simon, that's also a genius inspiring tool.
Look at how this is the biggest box.
So these used to, I think they might still command like $100 each. There's a biggest box, it's the oldest one, and then there's like a medium box, and then we have like 10 of them in the smaller box, but they're all from the first couple of years of those. And then, of course, Laser Attack and Mr. Mouth,
And-
the game named after me. Thank you.
And don't forget the blow mold Noel candle.
And that one. You can't just go out and buy a blow mold Noel candle. Oh, you can?
Major Win was saying, LOL, I'm not even alive now. Overworked and in need of a vacation for sure.
Where are we going on
one.
vacation? Where are we going?
Primo, always bring the chaos, never apologies. Haha. Amy says, that's right, Paul.
I want to know where we're going. Where are we going on vacation? We got to go to California this year. We got to just make that happen. I mean, next year, not this year.
Amy was saying that her Teddy Ruxpin used to play on its own.
We don't have that on here either.
Jovia was saying, agreed. I try to break even with shipping. Not my intention to make money from shipping. Yeah, sometimes we make a little extra. Sometimes we lose. So it all sort of evens out. But we're not.
On shipping.
We're not trying to make any money off from it. But.
Well, look, we make money off of shipping.
The expenses.
We make money off shipping. So if you're gonna look at it all the way across the board, if shipping's $4.19, which usually it is, and we charge $4.99. And then you're getting fees chopped out of there of 20% even. What's 20% off of $4.99? That would make us lose money. Yeah. So
well, not $1.
Let's not take 20% out because then we would actually lose money.
Right.
But if you're losing 10 cents or 19 cents on shipping, but you have made $5 on the item, you have space to be okay with the 19 because you made the sale because someone doesn't see $7.98 in the shipping spot.
Oh, I
Right?
have to say,
Am I right?
pretty much if it is not a very expensive item that I'm buying, if I see a double-digit shipping price, I'm out of there. I'm
You're
not
out.
doing it.
I don't care if it's like a black hole,
If it's a
the
book,
densest
if
thing
it's
in the
a pair
world.
of pants, I can get it if it's like a big, like coat of some sort.
You know what? If it is
But-
something this big and it weighs a black hole like 1,400 billion pounds, you can still put that in a priority mail flat rate envelope,
So Lag always
and that would be
wanted-
$8.50, right?
Lag always wanted to see the basements in Europe. So are you saying that's your next vacation?
Yeah, you're going to Europe. They call those catacombs, and they got like dead people in them. They're kind of fun.
Joey
No
was
windows.
saying I asked for a real
Oh,
pinball
Paul Rose
game.
said that under Paris.
Yeah. A real pinball game for Christmas in 1984. Was so disappointed when I got that little atomic pinball game. Oh, God, I bet.
We all were though. That's the funny thing. And I was very privileged in the sense that I grew up in such an affluent area in California, in the Bay Area. Now, I didn't get all the toys, but I could go over to any of my friends' house, and my friends would get like cars at like 6 years old. They were ridiculous. But they would get like, all the toys that I didn't get. I would just go over to a friend's house and play and try to fit them in my pants on the way out.
Major Win was telling Lag you should visit a retired missile silo. It's the MOB, the mother of all basements.
They are though.
MOAB.
Have you seen the one that they keep selling? It's like 18 stories and it's got like a tree little forest in it and you can play golf.
Like, Paul, don't tease me. You were so funny, like. I already got one of those, Major.
I was just every time Jovial says every time John from Flippin' Ain't Easy plays the pinball noise from his burr machine, I think of the awesome Atomic game. It almost sounds like that's the sound effect that is coming from. It's like it's kind of a softer sound. It's not like a hardcore pinball machine. It might be that. Because it does have bumpers that when the ball hits it, it kind of shoots it away and makes that noise. That's the coolest thing about it. I can't get that out, or it's gonna be hell to
Major
pay.
Win Lag, you are the missile. Today, yes.
You're the missile in my silo. You know
Look
what I'm
at
saying?
this little pumpkin.
Hi, Bay. Why are you all stiff?
'Cause he's sliding down the
Oh
avalanche.
my gosh. Okay, we probably should. We can go now, right?
Yeah.
Do we fulfill our fiduciary,
Primo Kimo.
our
baby.
fiduciary duty for today? Where's my Primo Kimo?
Primo Kimo, baby, stinking sucker. Yeah, that's right. Primo Kimo, baby, stinking sucker. Yeah, that's right. Primo Kimo, baby, stinking sucker. Yeah, that's
I
right.
just licked the snot out of my nose like a good boy.
Paul was saying to
It just
Jovial.
got hot in here.
What?
I was just making out with Pokey.
I don't know. Is that what he was referring to? I swear, sometimes I feel some people see the footage quicker than others. The live stream, because some it seems like there's a delay, but then I don't know. But Paul was saying it could be worse. I once wanted a train set. I got it, and it didn't work. Oh,
I come
Paul.
in peace.
There's that movie Dear Santa with Jack Black. It's really cute. And
Oh, it is good, actually. That's a good movie.
Paul, your comment sort
Dear
of reminded me
Santa.
of in that movie.
Dear Santa's actually
It really is. It's a
funny
cute movie and it's really funny.
and we put our foot down. I've only watched Family Man like 10 times because of Don Cheadle. I mean, let's face it.
Yeah.
Well, and Nick Nolte, lead star.
Nick Nolte.
Yeah, I did my own version.
Wait, he says I'm looking through the window. That's why. Wait, you're Santa?
Dun dun.
Oh, okay. Paul was saying I think it's quicker on mobile than TV. The stream.
I think so too.
Oh, okay. That.
But if you are watching on TV, that's probably why people got the police, because if they're on their TV and they've got their stereo on right
It's
now.
not loud anymore.
Yeah. Also, not to be outdone by myself's own obnoxiousness, Alexa, turn on all lights. Thank you. Alexa, turn on all lights. Why is she not turning on all our lights? Oh, because we got rid of all lights. Alexa, turn on living room lights. Alexa, turn living room lights to relax. That's a color change. Alexa, turn living room lights up 100%. Alexa, stand on your left foot and put your right foot in.
Wait, so Home Alone, The Holiday. What is the movie The Holiday?
Home Alone, The Holy Day. Good
So
winter
many
movies.
good
Let's
winter
see.
movies.
Let's see what holiday is. Is that the one where What's-Her-Face goes over to England and then What's-Her-Face goes over to not England? You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. Hold on, I got to go The Holiday, and then I got to go IMDb. Oh, cast.
I guess Santa's Helper.
So, yeah, it is. It's the one where
Oh.
the one she goes to the American place. She goes to the English place. He goes on top of her, and then she goes with him, and then all those things. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I remember the movie. It's a cute movie. It's a cute
Oh, well, maybe we need to watch that.
Okay. It's 2006.
Yeah.
Was Major Wynn born then? Let's see. Yes, he was. He was born right
I think my all-time favorite is
Titanic Lady and Charlie's Angels.
whatchamacallit.
The best
is
movies
Elf.
are always the switchings, aren't they?
I love
Parent
holiday movies
Trap.
that take place in New York City.
Freaky Friday. These are like the lexicon of American filmmaking. Those two.
And Jack Black is in that one too.
In which one?
The Holiday.
Oh, yes. But he's not in The Parent Trap or
Oh.
in Freaky Friday. Neither the remake or the original.
Eli Wallach.
Which one's? Oh, yeah, him. He's the old guy. He was the
Blue
what's he say?
V2, yeah.
What movies
That
that where
sounds
he goes it's the what is that movie? My brain's gonna explode.
Can you
Is
click
it?
on him?
It's either a mafia movie or it's
Look at
like
his
a
IMDb.
Cocoon or something. Where he's like, and that was like his like a line. It's like, here, let me do it one more time just in case you didn't get that. I don't remember what that movie was.
Oh man!
Wow, look at him when he was young. He was totally not old.
He died at 99. What?
I'm just gonna say, what a loser! He didn't make it to 100. I just think those things. They don't usually escape my mouth.
So wait, look at the his movies.
Bluey 2, aloha. I didn't say hi, so I'm gonna say hi right now. Aloha. Bad Santa is awesome.
It is. I like that movie too.
But the Santa, Dear Santa this year is a kids movie, but it's definitely an edgy kids movie, and it's cute in its edginess. I think.
Yeah. Oh, he was the bad guy, Magnificent Seven, and I also think Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah. But he was old. The one I'm thinking of, he was older, and he was just like, he was saying that you couldn't really speak the you had to count on the magic or something. I wish I remember what it was.
So Joe's Rare Finds was saying, I'm a little behind in the stream. I just wanted to say that I use calculated
Aloha.
shipping, but I do offer my shipping discount to my buyers. I use calculated so I don't get screwed on shipping when I accept offers.
No, this is you're protecting yourself. And when I'm suggesting this, I'm suggesting it from a buyer's point of view, that I am a certain type of buyer, and not all buyers operate the same way I do. But definitely when I do not like calculated shipping. It does not present to the buyer the way I want to present my items to the buyer. So I want my $4.99. I want the buyer to think that he's getting a good deal on shipping.
Hey,
maybe the
Land
shipping
Shark,
is $5
aloha.
is going to be $5 or $6 or $8, and he's getting it for $4.99. That's another piece to the sale. But you should never lose money. You have to know your numbers so that you don't. But it is an attractor. It's an attractor.
There's no way that a pair of jeans costs $16 to ship.
No,
it's
insulting to say that.
Unless they're using
They were
priority mail
in their
I don't
priority,
know.
and they put them in a swimming pool
Or
first.
they have a separate handling fee that is then added to the shipping, but
It doesn't
was
appear
like,
right to us.
No, I just scroll right past, and there are a lot of things that were pants that had double-digit shipping amounts. Bye, Major Wing. Got to run to work meeting.
Aloha. Have a great
Thank
afternoon.
you again so much for the super chat. We love you guys.
Have a great
Appreciate
week.
Stay
you.
perky.
And Callie Debs was just saying there seems to maybe be a glitch that she's not getting the sold bell notifications. It's not even lighting up the little bell.
Very glitchy over this last
Just
weekend.
in her sold lists.
I'm getting glitches like showing Great Britain pounds instead of dollars. I just refresh, it goes away. But it's definitely very glitchy. Hopefully it's just because there was so much activity this weekend. I'm wondering.
And Paul was saying that the old A Christmas Carol, the 50s version,
Like that.
is really good.
Awesome. Yes. I
Amy
like
was
it
saying
too.
A Bad Mom's Christmas. I've never even heard of that.
It's what's her name that's married to
Handling fee
tall
is
guy.
a cheek.
It's that 70s show.
The dad or
No, the girl, Mila Kunis, right? Is the Bad Moms, I think.
Okay. Okay, yep.
WTF handling fee is a cheek. I wonder what that. I mean, like a handling fee is a little cheeky, like it's not. Yeah. The problem is I can see it. So if I'm just sort of looking for ways,
Jack Frost
to make my absolute fines.
Jack Frost movie.
Yeah, I'm trying. Is that Mike? Is that Batman? I'm Batman.
Oh, Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. I do need to see that. It's been so long since I've seen Jack Frost. I wrote it down in my book.
And The Holiday.
Oh, The Holiday. I remember that movie because it is a cute movie. We haven't watched it in a long time. And my mom loves that British one. around the same year, 2006, or maybe it was earlier. The one where everyone's running around Christmasing like crazy in England. That should be enough for everyone to know what that movie is.
It's okay that we don't know, but we expect you to know.
Yes. Paul knows it because he's there in England. Carl, I hope you're out there.
Brian was saying he really liked Arthur Christmas. It was an animated movie from like 2011.
Oh, it's Arthur is a cartoon character. Do they do Arthur Dudley Moore Arthur Christmas? And he's just drunk.
Are you ready?
I'm writing Arthur because we were supposed to watch that from last week because I forgot about it. Yep, cheeky.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're a buyer, just think about. Here's another good suggestion: go buy stuff on eBay. Just go buy stuff on eBay. Buy a few things on eBay and see what your experience is. And especially when you run up against making choices, when you have a choice of 10 different items, and you see people's ridiculous shipping. We went over that with that crisscross crash thing that I just got.
The racetrack.
The racetrack piece, and it was like really eye-opening, I thought.
Yeah, and they're a brand new product, but yeah, it is interesting. And yeah, free shipping does not always does not sell me on an item.
No,
unless I can tell that the shipping was not built
it's actually
into
free.
The sell price.
Yeah, it's maybe a new thing that I'm really gonna focus on. I'm just gonna talk about it all day, forever. But now that it's so close to the actual time, oh boy, press the button. You can't stop this show from ending. The countdown has begun. The dog has been activated. He knows what time it is too. It's time to go. But thank you all so much.
Motorcycle Dork and Major Win.
Thank you for the super chats.
Everyone that's here with us.
Everybody else for just
all
showing
the
up and being here and sharing your time with us. If you watch us on TV and you can't like us, that's okay. Don't mind. Just love that you're here.
Hey, aloha. In the last 2 weeks, my screen has morphed to French, Spanish. We have to Thailand, Austin.
We've learned all kinds of languages in the past few weeks on eBay. Thank you guys, and we will see you next week, if not sooner.
Get back to work, you slacker.
Oh, bye, folks.
Aloha.